Alrighty. So now we're live. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. If you are returning and if you are new, welcome. We're going to go ahead and get straight into the reading. Ooh. Let's get started. If at any point in this reading, guys, we do start to cut out or anything of that nature, definitely let me know. And I'll fix the connection. But let's go ahead and get straight into it, okay? So we're gonna pull some cards from this deck, and we're gonna see what energy is surrounding you guys, okay? Scorpios, what are the urgent messages I need to pass to my Scorpios? Welcome, everyone. Scorpios. Okay. Okay, so let's start talking about the energy that's here. So first, starting off, Scorpios, let's talk about the all tied up card here. So with this card coming up, this is about you guys having to shift out of this mindset of feeling like your hands are tied in a situation here. This is more of like a mental confine. This isn't something that's actually real. You know, sometimes we get caught up in our own confusion and we think that because we're confused, we don't know how to act on a situation, that just because the circumstances, are a little confusing to get through, we kind of take this, well, I'm going to throw my hands up and leave it to the universe type of perspective. And Spirit wants you to really use your intuition here with the goddess and the moon, tapping into your inner knowing on exactly what you know you need to do. For a lot of you, you could have moments where it's like intuitively you pick up on things and it's like, I'm intuitively feeling drawn to go this direction. This is Spirit actually speaking to you, through you, and this is Spirit actually giving you the understanding that you need to move forward and to be successful, okay? Especially when it comes to your love life. With the woman holding a heart, Spirit wants you guys to really tap into your emotional, for one, needs. Two, looking at your relationships with people and how they treat you. Are you dealing with people who are very aggressive, don't know how to, treat you, or talk to you sometimes, especially when they are angry, things of that nature. These are things that Spirit wants you to really check in with yourself about. Okay. Now, another thing I am seeing as well, like I said, door to Spirit is here. Spirit is really leading you guys through the door of, like I said, getting out of some really messed up situations here. Yeah, especially financially, there may be some sort of situations where you guys are feeling like, okay, financially, you guys just don't got it right now. Okay. You guys do need to stay determined though, because if you do stay focused, there will be an influx of money that will come in for you. It's just looking at where you guys need to avoid, staying in a position of, okay, I don't have it right now, so I'm just going to allow that to be just what it is. No, shift that mindset, step into this mindset of, okay, well, if I don't have it right now, I'm going to make sure I have it though. Things of that nature. Okay. When it comes to money, like I said, if you're patient, I'm definitely seeing an influx of money here. Now, Spirit is working on it behind the scenes. Yes, it may not seem like, things are working outwardly for you yet, but trust me, if you have been doing the necessary work to stay focused, stay driven, I am seeing an influx for you. And you also need to make sure you guys are also taking action. For some of you, you haven't taken the full action like how you could, especially if this is like you signing up for school. This could be you guys applying for new jobs, things of that nature. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards now to get more in depth. What's going on? What are the messages I need to pass on to my Scorpios from their spirit guides? What are the urgent messages? What are the urgent messages? Okay. So the cards we have here, we do have the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Empress, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So let's go through them. All right. So with these cards showing up, Spirit's like, look, get out of this space right here. The Nine of Swords, this is about like anxiety. This is overstressing. This is overthinking about things. This is also letting thoughts overconsume you to a point where it's not healthy. Okay. This could be putting you in a space of just racking your brain to a point of, setting yourself up for confusion a little bit. And for a lot of you, this could be in your love life where it's like you're overly analyzing things. You could be overly stressing about somebody who you may have a child with. For some of you, that's something I'm seeing in Spirit saying, look, your mindset is the most important thing here. If you guys are just going to keep, overly, stressing, you guys are just wearing and tearing at your own mind more than anything. Especially if you're like a new mother, you may be pregnant right now. Spirit's saying stop letting your mind rattle so much and focus on your pregnancy and that experience. What is another thing? For some of you as well, okay, financially, you could be feeling like there's some issues with your relationship being more balanced. You may be the person that's picking up most of the slack financially. You could be feeling some sort of way about that. Or it could be the opposite, where it's like you have a partner who's taking up most of the financial work, and you could be feeling like you're not adding to them in some sort of sense. All right. For some of you also, you could be feeling like a relationship that you put your time and energy into, you didn't get that back. You didn't get that back. And you could be feeling a little emotionally let down by that. After you really analyze the connection you were in where somebody may have been like a user. Okay. This could be like an earth sign. Okay. Doesn't have to be an earth sign specifically. But I'm definitely seeing where somebody may have been like a user, or somebody may have been just very non-dependable in some cases as well. Like you couldn't depend on them for shit. This could also be also a job where it's like you guys were so stressed out about a job. When you guys really look at it from a higher perspective, you're realizing that maybe this is not what I thought it was going to be, especially if it didn't give you the financial reward that you guys were looking for. And for a lot of you, you're outgrowing a job as well. For some of you, also a relationship with your mother. Sorry about that. A relationship with your mother. There may be some sort of blockage there where for some of you, you're like really stressed out about your mom and whether or not she's going to look at you differently if you like move forward, especially if you're like a teenager watching this, not a teenager, but you're, going into college or something like that, or you're planning on moving with a spouse. You may be a little scared about what a mother figure may feel. Or for some of you, if you do have children and you may be a male out there, you may be wanting to, move or do something else. You may feel like the mother of your child may, have an issue with that moving forward. But I'm definitely seeing where the most important message I'm getting here is Spirit's wanting you guys to not waste your time on things that are not dependable. And this is things financially where it's like, okay, you don't know if you're going to make money doing certain things. Or for some of you, financially, you have been like either depending on someone else who's not that dependable. Or like as far as a relationship's concerned, like I said, there's a lack of that. Depend like you can't really depend on somebody here. That's just what I'm getting. It's either a person, an opportunity. Let's keep pulling some cards. Let's see what else comes out. Scorpios. Yeah, I have the misfortune card. So for some of you, a home situation needs to be a lot more stable. This is like a physical home. You could be living there. There could be a need for, like I said, more stability within the home. That may be what's causing some issues here. Another thing I am seeing, this may even be like a relationship that may be kind of falling apart because there's certain factors within the relationship that have not been addressed. and it's kind of like tearing at the foundation a little bit. For some of you, you could also be feeling as if like you're feeling trapped to a situation here within your family. This could be like family issues that are kind of like swallowing you up a little bit. And for a lot of you, Spirit's saying you need to actually go out the house and have fun instead of everything being so uptight, especially in energy. There's definitely a need for you to go out and have fun, especially with people who you haven't really spoken to in a while. For some of you, you may, okay, this is a message I heard. While you're out, you may see a past person who you dealt with. You may see them at like an event, a party, something of that nature, and then this may kind of throw you off. What I will say is make sure you're not being too standoffish or too aggressive, especially if this person did, do some messed up stuff. Try to work through any sort of resentment or feelings that you may have. And this may even be through mutual friends. You may see this person. Okay. Yeah, for a lot of you, you have the control in a situation as well in regards to a reunion you may want to manifest. If you do want to see something come back into fruition, again, make sure you're not being controlled in that relationship, and also understand that if you want this situation to be fixed, you have full control in that as well. Okay. So I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much, Scorpios, for watching. I hope that you were able to take something from this reading. If you do want your own personal reading, I do have a 3-question special going on for 2222. Check that out. It will be listed in the description box as well as the comment section. Make sure you drop some butterflies as well and leave a like before you exit out the video so we can get this message out. And thank you guys just so much for your support. Okay. Thank you, Miss. And yeah, I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Have an awesome afternoon.